Hello, good morning, and happy Sunday. Maybe happy Monday to part of you. I want to do a quick. We're getting ready to head out to Bradford to see my son pick up a little kitten, I guess, and then we're taking my granddaughter and my daughter with me. We're gonna watch them play some baseball. We'll be home later on tonight, but I wanted to do a quick feature video on the Sericopelma rubronitens slings that I have. I'm holding the camera and I'm really shaky today because the medication's just, I don't know, it's hitting me for some odd reason today. Everything I'm touching I'm shaking, but we're going to put this little cricket in. I just rehoused them. Okay, so cricket's on board. I just rehoused them from the little tiny spider hut, the spiderling huts that they had, to these baseball cubes. This one's been on the water pretty much since I put it in here. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what they look like as little slings, and as they grow, they kind of resemble Brachypelma vagans when they get bigger. But their whole entire carapace is black instead of that, cream outer rim that Brachypelma vagans sometimes have, or generally have. They're pretty cool. This one's very rambunctious. This one here, the one underneath, there's already cricket in there, but he wasn't really doing much. I have to get a different water dish in there. I have a Lego in there and I filled it up and it drained right out, so there must be a little hole in that water dish somewhere. Now I can get another water bottle cap and stick it in there for it. But yeah, I wanted to move these two. They were in these little things, and these things are great, and they were okay in there. Their size-wise were okay in there, but these make it easier for me to, because there's a space available for them to stack. And then I'm going to use these. There's three of them. I have this one, and then the one there that's got the Euathlus species red molt, which I'm going to spread out later on tonight and take some pictures of the spermathicae for informational purposes. I try to keep a little document of some of the spermathicae pictures that I have, so I can help others identify, what to look for in a female of certain species. Like my Salmopaeus, the Harpactira pulchripes I still have, the pictures of the Grammostola pulchripes. There's a bunch of OBT. I have quite a few of them, Grammostola species mall. But yeah, so I want to spread that out, take a picture of it, and I gotta still try and get that Cambridge eye molt out. I don't know if he or she ditched it yet or not. Kind of hoping that they did. This cricket doesn't want to go anywhere near the spider. This one here is a bit more rambunctious than that one there. This one here is a little bit more placid and laid back. Now, again, that could change at any time, but since I got them in, this one's been a tad bit more on the nut side, if you will. Oops, dropping stuff. See, I'm shaky today. Very shaky today, these damn pills. I had to take, I've been using the inhaler, and that's the problem. I go a long time without using it, and then fall comes, even though we're not in fall, but some of the stuff's going on here in Pennsylvania. We get fall a little quicker. So we're getting a lot more mold and a lot more mildew and a lot more of the ragweed and stuff that's coming out that I'm allergic to, and it starts to bother my asthma. So I use the inhaler a little bit more than I normally do. I've been using it at least once a day, and that makes my hand shake a lot more than just the regular Advair. So if you take the Advair and the albuterol together, and you get kind of shaky. If I hold it with one hand, you'll see what happens. See, that's holding it with my left hand, and then this is steadying it with my right. So there's a big difference. And my hands don't shake when I'm still. That's just when I'm holding something, like at work trying to do screwdriver, precision screwdrivers or stuff. It gets kind of shaky. Doesn't look like either one of them really want to eat. Now that could be, and that's going to be a problem. Okay, so we're not feeding this one. Just cricket jumped out. I catch cricket, and we'll try putting it back in there. But I just wanted to do a quick video on these two. Here's one, and here is number two. Right there. They are real sharp looking slings. They got those cute little front colored toes on their first 6 legs. The back legs don't have the coloring. You can see the little color patch there, and they are on legs 1, 2, and 3 on both sides, but not on the back. I'm trying to. I'm downloading a couple pictures. I have them. I just have to actually print them of the tarantula itself, and then I'm going to use it to, do sling identification with coloring. So, not that we can identify slings, by no means. I mean, we don't allow it on tarantula keepers at all. If you put a sling on there and say, can you ID this, we'll remove the picture, because it's so hard to do with so many species, especially Brachypelma, Aphonopelmas. They're just really, really difficult to tell what they are. And we just hate to give false information. So if I can chart some of these different looking ones, like these are kind of unique with the colorations, the difference between a Theraphosa blondie, Theraphosa sturmi, and a Theraphosa apophysis. Apophysis, right? The difference in the colorings of those, and try to make a small little informational booklet for my purposes to help others. And then, again, I'm not an artist at all. I can't draw a stick figure, but I think I could use an outline and just kind of do identification markers with, lines and colorations, patterns anyway. So yeah, that's kind of something I have in the works, and then I'm looking at starting a regular. I do have the Eerie Arachnids page on Facebook that I might start doing blogs on. I'm not sure if I really want to use that platform for that, or if I want to do like what Tom does. He has his own website, www.tomsbigspiders.com, I think it is, where he does his informational blogs. I'd like to do that too, just for getting into the habit of writing and documentation, because as you get older, your memory starts to go a little bit, and mine's starting to go a little bit. So just to be able to remember things that I've done, and to be able to help people keep their spiders in the future, and help myself keep spiders in the future too. So I'm looking forward to starting something like that. It's just a matter of how many hours in a day do I have to do everything that I need to do. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to, be able to reduce some of the stock that I have. I don't want to call it stock, some of the collection that I have, to lighten the load a little bit. But I look at them all, and I was like, well, I can't get rid of you, and I can't get rid of you, and I can't get rid of you, and there's no way I'm getting rid of you. So it is kind of it is kind of tough to pick ones that you do, feel a little bit more okay about getting rid of. Now hopefully we're doing the male Vittata move this week, so that'll go out to Cody, and then I'll get an Imira sling in return. And then I also have the male versicolor that needs to go to Keith Beasley, and that's it. I'll be done. I do have a possible works with John Sanchez. I feel bad because his female Dolichothele diamentinensis that I sent my mail to, she looked gravid, she looked great, and then he found her dead. So that was kind of a disappointment. We were hoping that we'd be able to get some babies out of that, and it just didn't come to fruition. So I'm not sure if I'm going to get a chance to do the Chalcodes tonight, depending on when we get home. Because we'll take him to dinner probably, and then we'll have to get my granddaughter back home, get home and get dealing with the new kitten. I'll take some pictures and take some video. I got to teach that kitten that it can't mess with the spiders in here. It'll probably be just like our male cat. The male cat, I don't allow Ted in here unless I'm in here, because he is I have to get as high as I can cat, and imagine him wanting to get way up there. He's already tried a couple times, so he tries to go up there, and it just doesn't work out. And I don't want tarantula bins all over the floor with a tarantula army running around the house. So I pretty much keep a damper on the cat coming in here, and I'm sure that this kitten is not going to be much different, because our German Shepherd is not a big fan of cats. I think she wants to play with them, but she doesn't know how. She's just a little gruff, and she's got paws the size of Texas, so I don't know how this new cat's going to take, or how the dog is going to take to the new cat at all. I'll be kind of anxious. So I'm going to go ahead and get this a little, now that it's back on that Lego again. I'd like to get a water dish on because, as you can see, we got a drinking sling here. So I'm going to take a couple pictures of these guys, and I will see everybody soon.
For 6 years. Same prayers going to the people in Houston. Jay was very heartfelt about this and wanted to make sure everyone